There is no one answer which is the right answer. Hi, I'm Ronnie Dunitz. I'm a business coach, a senior business coach, and a global coach. And I think that phrase, no one right answer, is very important when we're dealing globally. You see, business is difficult enough as it is. We have enough challenges out there. But when you're global, you have a lot of other things that are more risky, more complicated, and less known to you as you go forward. I think this point is a point that I remember growing up, when I grew up in the United States. I grew up in a kind of cross-cultural environment. I was American, but my mother was eighth generation Israeli. My father was from Poland. In our house, we spoke English and Hebrew and a smattering of Yiddish. There were people coming and going all the time. They were all different. And I think having learned that different is different, it's okay, it's a point I think I take with me, and I want you to take with you as well. Because when we work globally, we've got to remember one thing here, that it's the business challenge along with the cross-cultural challenge. It's a cross-cultural challenge along with the way business is done in different countries. Let me give you a few examples. By the way, you can be a salesperson, you can be an international manager, managing companies from abroad, you can be managing production or construction, whatever it may be. But when you're acting globally, you have to remember that there are many factors to factor in. There are three main factors here. Let me give you the first one. The first one is language. We're talking right now, language. Yes, we know most people speak English, right? Or so we think. But believe me, I've traveled many places in the world, I've lived different places in the world. Not everybody speaks English the way you think they speak English. And when they speak English, they're not speaking the English you think they speak. For example, accents. Sometimes the Indian accent, which by the way is very varied, it forms a big problem for many people who don't understand the way they express themselves. People work in email. They think they're writing English. In actuality, their English can be very aggressive, very vague, and not very effective. People come and make presentations, they want to get the message across. What happens very often is they don't get the message across because they're missing them. So language is not just one thing. Having to be able to overcome language barriers is a very important thing. It's part of what global coaching is about. That's the first thing. The second thing, though, is culture. What is culture? It's everything. Culture permeates what you do. We have this myth, you go off to Japan, someone give you a book what to read, or on a website what you should do. You go over to Guatemala, they tell you a few Spanish words. That's not what cross-cultural coaching is about. Cross-cultural coaching is about doing your business goals, meeting your aspirations, but understanding that culture permeates everything. The way people listen, the way people understand, the way people move, make decisions. Many, many things are there. So you have to understand culture, and culture is very specific. The third thing, which is also connected to the second thing, is this thing over here, psychology. We're talking about management. Management is a social science. When you have people you have to manage, be it sales, marketing, production, or R&D, whatever it may be, you have to understand that in different cultures, people have different management styles. It could be decision-making processes, which may take very long or very short. It could be the way they defer to hierarchy, the way they see time, the way they see pressure, whether it's a group or it's an individual, many, many things here. When you're in the global arena, you have to have a global mindset, and that's what I want to offer you. Coach with a global coach who understands the global environment, who understands that first of all it's your business goals, but they're married to the cross-cultural goals, they're married to the global mindset, and together you can bring a bigger, successful business for yourself.